Hi, I'm Robert, and I'm here to talk to you today about stress and how it affects people in lots of different ways. And believe me, I've been affected by it. Oh yes, life has been a bit tough at times, but it's got a lot better recently, I'm pleased to say, and I've learnt how to manage the stress much better. As you can see, I'm now quite relaxed and composed, and I deal with things much more easily, I would say. Life used to be tough, but it's better now. And you can see from my face, look, that things are clear, no tension, very relaxed, very, very relaxed. I have no wrinkles, look, no wrinkles, no lines on my face, well, very, very little really. And I feel that I manage quite well, all things considered. So, I'm here, like other members of Avatales, by the sea. Can you see the sea behind me? Look, 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 can you see? Lovely, lovely sea. Beautiful, beautiful sea. Off the coast of dear old Blighty, as we call it. Yeah. So, as you can see, I can move around quite well. Look, wee. Whoa, look. I can move from side to side. Look, I'm over here. Now I'm over here. But I think we'll stay in the middle for now. Anyway. Back to the matter in hand. I was asked to do this presentation to you a little while ago, and I've given it quite a bit of thought, because a lot of people are affected by stress, and you hear a lot of people complaining about stress in their life. You seem to hear it all the time from most people you know, saying, oh wow, I'm so stressed out. Oh my God. There are so many pressures in the world, in this world in which we live. And those pressures cause stress and anxiety to lots and lots and lots of people. And we are not very well prepared to deal with the things that cause anxiety in us. And for many people, it can quite literally make them feel sick, physically sick, sick to their tummy. And that's not good. Now, there are a lot of reports produced about how bad the situation is, and it's quite staggering. It is said that 1 in 8 or 9 Americans who are between the ages of 18 and 55 suffer from some form of anxiety disorder. That means there are around 20 million people in America who are suffering with anxiety, and it is believed by one of the National Institutes of Mental Health that anxiety is the #1 health issue for American women, and for men it is only second to drug and alcohol problems. What a state! Unfortunately, women suffer twice as much as men with this problem, and it's a real issue. And many people are not properly diagnosed with the problem. And a further figure is that stress is responsible for about 80% of all illnesses, either indirectly or directly. So we know stress can increase tension in the body, it can increase the blood pressure, and that means that people are more likely to have things like strokes or heart attacks or these sort of things. And that means that people become much more vulnerable to a whole range of other problems developing. And if we have stress, it affects all the systems in the body. So, what do we do about it? How can we resolve this problem? Well, the first thing is to recognize why we become stressed. The world around us is getting crazier and crazier, and faster, and we just can't keep up with it. We don't know how to. The expectations on our lives are greater now than they've ever been. We read about stress everywhere. We read about things that cause stress everywhere. And we become stressed as a result. And it's not just adults. Younger people feel the same. There doesn't appear to be enough time to relax and enjoy life. So now, stress has become the norm. But it doesn't have to be that way. We can do something about it. First, recognize if we are overreacting to things. Are things being allowed to become too powerful in our lives? Why? Why are we getting so stressed when we don't need to? We have all got a little voice inside telling us we must do better. We must work harder, when in actual fact we need to be telling ourselves that we are okay and that we can relax a bit more. But we have the fear that if we relax too much, then the stress will get worse because there's more to do and sort out. So it becomes a vicious circle. But there is an old saying that all healing starts from the head down. And so that means the first thing is awareness. Awareness of what's going on inside our heads. What's going on inside our head? Inside the head. Because most of us blame what's going on outside our heads. And we are what we think, as well as what we eat. So, when we're out and about, going for a walk, hopping around, and going crazy with too much activity, we need to slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slowly. It's a simple word, but we tend to forget. We can slow it down. Just look around us. Look at the sea behind me. Look at the rocks that have been there for millions of years. Connect with them and become more like them, so that we become slower and more connected to the earth. Does that sound too weird? Not really. Most of us relate to what we see on the internet, what we see on the TV, and we get confused by what is our reality. What am I? Who am I? What am I here for? These are the questions that many of us ask ourselves at some point or another. So now, in a world of stress, we need to go slowly and remember that we are simple human beings living this life in a world that's becoming more and more stressful. Now, some people would say, then we need to learn stress management. But there is truth in that. But it's like bolting the stable door when the horse has already fled. There is a wonderful saying that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. So, if we can prevent stress in the first place, then maybe, just maybe, we can avoid having to manage it afterwards. Now, I know my colleague Matt in another video has talked about being still, and I think there is great wisdom in that. To be still, to relax, is a great thing. If I stop and dream like I'm doing now, I feel much more relaxed, and I could just float around. I feel light and peaceful and well. Whoa, that feels good. And I'm doing that simply with the power of my mind. Pretty cool, hey? I said, pretty cool. Pretty cool, don't you think? What do you think? Can you see inside my head? No, of course you can't. Thank God for that. For now, just be aware that all the stress in all the world can flow by you like water, or like the water off a duck's back. You can be peaceful, be happy, and be well. Because you can take back responsibility for your own well-being. Is all this starting to make some sense? Am I wasting my voice and my energy? I don't think so. I think that you're intelligent enough to realize that you can take responsibility for your own actions in your own life and not get stressed because of things outside of your control. Now, sit for a moment, breathe gently, think nice thoughts, and just take a moment to stop and be. Yeah? How does that feel? I wonder. Does it feel good? Interesting? Yeah. Something you're not used to doing. We're all used to running around like crazy people, not taking enough time to have a rest. Well, have a rest now. Relax now. And enjoy. You don't have to be working all of the time. You could be resting some of the time. Because when you rest, you actually get more done. And that is more productive. It's more productive. Take my word for it. I know what I'm talking about. I've studied this in great detail. And now I practice what I preach. Don't you know? Good? Good. And to those who don't believe me, all I can say is, to you. I'm just joking. Peace and love to all. Okay. Right then, so, having said all that, it might be time to move on, move around, float around. There you are. Yeah, we can move to the side and move to the other side. So, I think now I shall go for a lovely, refreshing and relaxing walk along the beautiful beach that I'm currently standing by, and have some time to myself and enjoy the moment. Yes, enjoy the moment, because everything happens in the moment, and each moment is very, very precious. But we do tend to give it away by thinking about other things most of the time. Makes you think, doesn't it, about the amount of time that we give away by thinking about things that are just not important. How much of our lives do we waste that way? Ponder that thought and maybe take back control of your life. Take back responsibility and allow yourself to become more wholesome by enjoying things more in the moment. I don't think that's too much to ask. It's actually very constructive, very productive, and very enjoyable. Well, there you go. That's probably all I've got to say on it for now. I could go on more, could go on for longer, but I'll probably start getting comments about me going on and on and on. I've heard it before. I've had such comments in the past. Doesn't bother me, really. I always think that's their problem, not mine. But I don't want to be a nuisance. So I know when to stop. I know when I shouldn't talk anymore. Yeah, probably time to stop talking. Oh, yeah. You know, all this talk about relaxation, makes me feel quite tired, quite sleepy, because I feel very relaxed, which is great. I like being relaxed. What's the point of not being relaxed? Hey? What's the point when you can be happy most of the time? Yeah, it's a good point, isn't it? Why be unhappy and stressed when you could be relaxed? Well, the next time I go shopping, I will remember this little chat that we've had today and bring it back to my awareness and just be patient when I'm at the checkout and when I have to pay the bill and when I have to pack all my shopping up and take it home and then unpack it again. Oh God, yeah. These are the things that we all have to do, which often make us feel a bit stressed. Crazy, really, because we do these things every week. So what's the point of getting stressed? Especially when you have to do this thing all the time. Interesting, isn't it? You know, it really does make you stop and think. Maybe I should write a book about it. Could be a bestseller online. Nah. We'll just chat about it here. Keep it just between us. Not really. I like spreading good news and helping people wherever I can. That's a good thing to do, isn't it? Yeah, definitely. Oops, what's happened to my face? Oh, that's better. You know, I do find my face slides off sometimes when I do that. Look, oh God. I nearly lost my face then. It nearly slipped off. Look at my arm, look. Blue gloves. Why am I wearing blue gloves? And, more importantly, when I move my hand, which is very, very big, by the way, look how big it is. When I move it to my head, it goes right through. Look. Oh my God. Look at that. It doesn't hurt. It just feels very strange. Look. Look. Isn't that weird? And the same with the other arm. Look. Whoa. It's a bit difficult when you want to brush your hair or move the glasses. Look, I can't. Odd. Not sure how that happened. I just noticed it one day. Oh well. These things happen. Could be worse. What's that old saying? Worse things happen at the sea. Very appropriate for where we are, wouldn't you say? Yeah. Oh well. There you go. Well, as I look around me, I can see trees. You can't see them from where you are, but I can see trees. The trees are lining a little lane. A lane through the woods. They're very beautiful. They're full of leaf. Interesting, don't you think? And it's interesting how nobody has passed us since we had this conversation. Normally, it's very busy round here, but today, it's not. Odd that. Anyway, enough of me. I hope you've enjoyed this chat, and we'll talk again soon. So, bye for now. Bye.